Here I'm going to show you one of my favourite chipping drills. I really like this drill because it helps you to self-diagnose your own faults and give you the feelings as you practice it to help you know what you have to work on. Everyone has very unique problems and different faults, so it's very hard for me to give you one feeling that's going to work for everyone. Everyone has to understand their blueprint and what they do wrong in their technique, okay? So basically, one of the most important skills to practice in chipping is to get a consistent low point, and we talked about this in our coin drill video. But if just to go into low point a little bit more, if you just imagine a line between these two pens, and what I'm trying to feel and imagine when I'm doing my practice swings is to get the sole of the club to basically brush on and just after that line, okay? So essentially when we're striking the chip shot, we want the sole of the club to strike the bottom of the ball and the ground pretty much at the same time, okay? So I don't want the club to bottom out before that line or too far after, okay? So that doesn't sound that difficult to do, but it can be difficult for a few different reasons. And I'm going to just talk about one of the most important factors that cause people to struggle with that, okay? This hula hoop should hopefully help you to understand why. So if I put the hula hoop at the same angle as how I would set up to the club, so that's on about a 60-degree lie angle, and I'm just pointing it in the direction that I want the ball to go. So you see how the bottom of the circle, the bottom of my arc is right on top of that line. If you just watch what happens if I tilt the hula hoop to the right, notice how the bottom of the circle changes. It's now no longer on top of that line, it's before the line. So if I was swinging on that arc, on that path, the chances that, my club will bottom out before the line and cause me to mishit it. If I go too much the other way and my path and my swing, my arc and my swing goes too far left, then I'm going to bottom out too far after the ball again, cause me to compensate with my body and cause me to misstrike the shot. So we've got to be able to create the right feeling and deliver the right path of swing to encourage a more consistent low point. And obviously we can't carry hula hoop around with us. So what I do, one of my favourite drills, is to just colour half the ball in. And anyone that's had a short game lessons with me has probably seen this drill. So I've just used an align me up, drawn a line around the ball, and this is going to give us a really good visual to create a really neutral spin axis, okay? So what I do, just point that line down the ball to target line, and right on line you can use a couple of T-pegs to imagine a line. And all we're trying to feel is, in our practicing, get a feel for the sole of the club bottoming out on the right place, but we're trying to create the feeling, or your feeling, is your tendency to hit too much from the inside and hit the black side of the ball, or get too steep on your swing plane and swing too far left and hit the white side of the ball. Too much one way or the other can cause mishits in striking, toe hits, heel hits, bottoming out too early or too late. So if you can be a little bit more neutral in your club path, then the chances are that you're going to be more consistent in your low point and therefore get the strike good, okay? So I create my feelings, I get my setup good to allow me to deliver the club the way I want it to. So with that feeling, I should spin the ball pretty neutrally, set up to it and give it a go. Not too bad, it went a little bit to the right, which is my tendency, but give that a go. Keep setting it up, and it'll really help you to calibrate your feelings and help you to understand what your tendencies are. Give it a go, let me know how you get on, and good luck. So this close-up gives us a really good example of what we're trying to show you on the video. So notice how the club is coming down on a really neutral path there, really square club face. So that path and club face is going to promote a very neutral spin axis. So watch the start direction of the ball here and watch the line on the ball, how that's spinning really neutral, so it's following the ball to target line. So notice that the club's going left, but because we've already struck the ball with a straight path and a square club face, that ball is going to just start straight with a really neutral spin. So that's really going to improve not only your strike but the direction of your chip shot. So something for you to definitely master. Good luck with that. And from this view we get a really good view of the low point of your swing. So notice how the club's coming at the ball. We want the club to just strike just after the line. Bang. So that we know that from the previous video, we've hit it with a really good path and club face, and you can just see the bottom of the arc just there. So if you can make the club bottom out in that position every time, you're going to strike your chip shots really well. Good luck with that.